So if I'm just using a small amount of clay, I quite often just prepare it like this. So slapping it together, that kind of gets rid of the air. Similar to what you do if you're doing handles, hand-pulled handle. You'd set the clay up like this. Anyway, how white is that? Amazing. So this is the porcelain. Anyway, we shall see it being drying in a minute. I'm in the studio all week and tripping over these black bags. So it's kind of got the better of me. I'm only going to do a couple of pieces, quick ones. So this is the new bistro porcelain from Valentine's. And oh, it does center very nicely, very smoothly. It's a strange clay. When you get it out of the bag, you think it's really hard. And then you kind of work it with your hands, it becomes very soft. That's creamy. I'm just doing what we would do, like a little long tom. And apparently it's very good for pot stroking, which is something you don't do as a flower pot maker. By pot stroking, I mean it's like just playing, but that's all I am going to do with this. It is very well behaved. It's quite, wow. It has a really nice plasticity about it. So they're not paying me for this, by the way. So I haven't used porcelain, certainly, I don't think. I think I've maybe thrown 2 or 3 pieces, a dozen pieces, absolutely at most, in the last 30 years. This is fun. So I'll just go back down, see what happens when you completely crunch it up. So you can almost hear the air in that. But it does, it almost sort of reconstitutes itself. It's quite it's not often you can. I've gone a bit thin there, but yeah, this is quite good fun. I mean, I wouldn't normally do this, play around with clay, because to me this is a waste of time, but I am wasting time this afternoon. I'm just having a bit of a laugh. So let's go and try and do a third one and see what happens. Nah, it's not going to do that. But that's... So normally when in porcelain, certainly, my experience of it, it's quite a dead clay to use, whereas this has got a bit of life about it. So yeah, I would certainly... I'm looking forward to having a day on that. Right, it's getting towards Christmas and I'm a bit knackered and I forgot that this chimney pot was meant to have a pastry crust on it. So anyway, it's good for you because you get to see me doing a pastry crust. So I've had to put a ribbon on of clay. So the bit that I'm using is that part of my finger. So and you're rolling it. So it's quite a rhythmic. Pretty much all sort of flower pot throwers have or do some version of a rope twist, pastry crust, whatever you want to call it. And then obviously it's a William Blythe chimney pot, so it'll be going on a a roof that also has our tiles. Not that you'll see this from down below, but anyway. And that's it. So have a good Christmas and enjoy yourself.